Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is a random reading. Let's just take a look. I know a lot of people want to know about a new person that could be coming towards them, so let's have a look. The new person coming towards you, who are they and what it is you need to know? The new person coming towards you. Okay, someone who takes pride in takes pride in everything they do. They are someone who can be a provider, but this is also a person who has probably been dating a lot of people, playing the field. Nothing, I feel, has gone the distance yet. But this is someone coming in. Definitely someone who's achieved goals. So this is someone who's hoping to achieve something here for sure, but it's what they've left behind. So this is a person coming in feeling positive. Yeah. Planning, preparing. Yeah, this is someone who, it has to do with being responsible, reliable. This is someone who's hoping, what they're hoping to achieve is find somebody who pulls their weight, that they're stable and reliable. This is someone who's let go of their baggage. Yeah, they're feeling very enthusiastic. Yeah, this is definitely someone who's broke free from a situation with somebody who doesn't pull their weight or not reliable. But this is a person who's feeling really enthusiastic. Yeah, they are someone at a crossroads. So it looks to me as though this is someone who's broke free from a situation because something isn't going the distance. Yeah. It's the person who's taken a pause. They look at things from a different perspective. This person could be checking you out, but they see things from different perspectives. I feel this is someone who has feeling enthusiastic, a whole change of perspective. This is someone who's been at a crossroads. So they're making a choice here. Yeah, this is someone making a decision, out with the old, in with the new. This is someone breaking free. They probably have people interested in them, but they're not interested. It's also someone who probably gets some unwanted attention, but they're feeling very enthusiastic. See crossroads, making a choice. They're definitely feeling positive. They're looking at things positive, out with the old, in with the new, making a decision. Judgment. This is someone who's taken time to heal if they have broke free from a situation. This is someone who's shedding all that. They don't have any baggage, so that's nice. Yeah, they are a leader. They are someone who takes the lead. They have confidence and self-control in themselves to make the right choice. So this is somebody who's kind of been on their own path, more than likely playing the field, dating people. Nothing has gone the distance. Yeah, they probably get chased if they are a provider type. Yeah, so it's somebody who gets unwanted attention, but they're feeling enthusiastic. So this is somebody, when they want something, they kind of go for it. But I do think this is someone just kind of at that crossroads. I feel they're definitely out with the old, in with the new, whatever that may mean to this person. But I don't feel they have baggage, because this is where the sun starts to shine. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, this is someone who's getting ready to date. They've likely dated a lot of people. It's nothing is going the distance. They're not interested. So yeah, they're ready to move forward here. This is someone going to communicate. Yeah, there's a communication. I do think this is someone who's showing interest. So there's interest, and they probably want to know things about you, but it's about asking you out on a date here. So this is who this person is. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. Yeah, they are single. They're enjoying the fruits of their labor. They are their own anchor. They rely on themselves. Okay. And they're emotionally stable too. So very nice. Very nice. Let's have a look at the Two of Wands. Two of Wands. Yeah, it has to do with loyalty. Emotional fulfillment, being happy. See, this is a energy of someone who's likely looking for someone loyal. But this is someone I feel just getting themselves out there. I do see loyalty, friends. They may have pets. Yeah, it's often, as they say, dogs are man's best friend. They're a very loyal person. Yeah, I do see messages. This person coming in feeling enthusiastic. They probably checked you out a little bit, maybe through some other friends. Yeah, this is someone who sees the lady. Yeah, you're about to get that pentacle. They are a little cautious, careful what they wish for, but I feel like some of you too, a lot of this could be the feminine energy here. Some of you may have taken your power back from someone here. But what I really feel is just a healing. See, shedding, releasing. But this is somebody out with the old, in with the new. Yeah, you've got some new here coming in. This is a person, the rider is someone who communicates. They communicate. They come in fairly quick. They want to get something going. It's a start of something. Yeah, this person's also a gentleman. Nice, yeah, very loyal. They're looking for someone loyal, someone with a faithful heart. Yeah, this does look like it's someone here who's dealt with somebody who wasn't loyal or faithful. It's a painful period in this person's life over, so there has been a healing, a time out. This is someone just releasing something, but they want loyalty. This is someone who expects loyalty. Yeah, they've learned. This is someone learning. See, checking things out. They're learning, applying what they've learned. Wow. Tell me about the lady. This is a gentleman and the lady. Someone who acts like a lady. They like what they see. Yeah, they want to get close. They want to take a closer look here. They want to get up close and personal. Yeah, you've probably already checked each other out here, but it's about letting this person take the lead. This is where the feminine doesn't do anything, okay? You don't have to do anything if you've already made the connection, but there is communication. This is someone getting ready to follow their heart, but it's all about loyalty. Possibly friends first. But let's have another look. I'll use a regular tarot for that. Yeah, see, someone who's single. Two single people here are going to come together. Yeah, they want to, maybe you've already connected with this person and you're just waiting. They definitely want to get a closer look. They want to get close. They want to learn about you. I wouldn't be surprised they're talking to people if you have mutual friends or anything around this person, but this is just about two people coming together. They want to go down this path. This is someone feeling ready to go down this path again. So it's all about connecting, making sure, see, learning lessons from the past, making sure you're on the same page. Yeah, this person's definitely somebody who's very lovable. They definitely want love. They're someone who stays in control of their emotions. They're not ruled by them. But they know what they want. So they're not afraid of expressing themselves. This person's a loyal person. Yeah, they have a loyal heart. Yeah, they're manifesting. See, they're pre-manifesting, preparing to communicate. They want to get close. They want to get to know you more on a closer level. See, taking a closer look, coming together. Yeah, they want to get together here. Do you want to get together? Yeah. Tell me about the closer look. Oops, there we go. So, yeah, we have the Page of Cups. I was almost going to say Knight, but it's here, yeah. So this is someone just kind of, they're not talking too much just yet. But it's about following through, showing you that they're reliable. See, it's about being reliable. I wouldn't be surprised some of you have taken your power back and lost interest in someone. You may have another person coming in. So that could be a story here for some of you. But it's about two people manifesting, mirroring. It's often two people who want the same thing. But let's have a look at the Page of Cups. And it could be just someone like, hey, do you want to get together? You know, because that's what it is. Crossroads, coming together. Going down this path together. And now the Page of Pentacles is here. So this is someone who's, they're a little apprehensive. They're manifesting. They know it has to do with communicating. They have everything they need. So they're a little cautious here. There's a little bit of cautious energy. Yeah, they're just kind of looking at the situation. It's all about following through. This is someone who, some of you got someone who hasn't followed through yet. Yeah, they're coming. They're just trying to control themselves. Their emotions are not being ruled by them. They're looking at the situation. Yeah, this is someone getting ready to get themselves out there. But this is about communicating. They're going to communicate. And with the lady, this is someone who looks at the details of the situation. Yeah, I think it's just the lady is somebody getting themselves out there, taking their power back from someone who didn't follow through. But somebody here wants to get close. They want to get close. They're taking a closer look here. They want to get to know you. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a lady in that energy. Yeah, staying in control. You're always in control. You can stop at any time if you feel that you're not interested. But this is someone just getting ready to put all the cups on the table. Someone is just getting themselves out there again. Yeah, I think you got a person, you got someone who hasn't followed through yet. Yeah. Others of you, I think what's happening for most of you is you've left something behind from someone who's not following through, not talking. See, you've got someone who's emotionally available, not afraid of wearing their heart on their sleeve. It's a gentleman. See, somebody acting like a gentleman. And the lady. Yeah, so there's interest too. See, this is about interest. Some of you have lost interest in someone. This is why I feel, or they've lost interest in someone else. They don't see it going anywhere, not going the distance. But you've got this person who's moving forward. See, Seven of Pentacles, interest. But yeah, it could be either one of you. But the interesting energy is this is someone who wants to get close. And they are someone who knows. They're going to come in and take the lead. Yeah, there's a lot of desire, a spark. An attraction. This person's attractive, or they find you that way, or vice versa. This person coming in, they are someone with a lot of skills. They're very capable of manifesting. I do think they're good with their money. They've achieved a lot of goals. They are somebody who provides, but they're also somebody who I feel wants someone to provide something as well. And that's about emotional fulfillment, being happy, happy home, happy life. Yeah, this person, they want something too, but they are definitely a gentleman. Yeah, and then they see the Empress energy. This is someone who's open. Some of you may have opportunities, more than one, but and you may have a choice to make. One person here I feel isn't following through. And then you have this other person coming in who's letting you know they're available. And the Empress lets the other person know they're available, the lady, but doesn't do anything. Yeah, see, it's a crush, longing for love. This is something I feel that's probably been, two people have checked each other out and nothing's really happened yet. It's a person pre-manifesting, getting themselves prepared. See, emotion prepared, and financially, see, being able to provide. Very good at manifesting money, very capable. This is someone who's confident and ensured in their path in life and what it is they want. This is someone who wants a partner. Yeah, this is what they want. They are stable. They're not just somebody who plans and prepares ahead. That is part of it, but this is someone who has confidence in the path that they're on. So this is, I feel, someone who's lost interest in someone. They may have been dating someone. I don't know. But yeah, it looks as though they've left that behind. Yeah, we have the Lovers here. Yeah, there's definitely this person. There's definitely this physical attraction. A lot of desire to manifest this. This person's prepared financially to provide. But they want someone who provides that emotional fulfillment too. They want to be happy. This is also a masculine who knows their worth. Yeah, and then we have the Queen of Cups. So you both basically want the same thing, emotional fulfillment. You want love. You want to be happy. This is about people who aren't just interested in people who just come in for attention. This person's definitely okay to be, they're confident in themselves, their path. This is somebody who I feel is content, happy about being friends first, company, companionship. They want that. They want all these things, but they are confident in the path they're on. Wow. Let's have a look at the Queen. Oops, I went and threw that on the floor. Oh, it was the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. See, it's two people who basically want the same thing, a partner, or you're not interested. That's what I feel this energy is. So, yeah. So someone different. See, I feel this person's going to reach out, a little test to see if you're interested. You want to get together. They want to talk. They want to connect. They feel like there's a connection. Some of you have already made the connection. You've already crossed paths. You're both single at the same time. So that's interesting. So some of you may have crossed paths when somebody was actually in a relationship. It could be your person, but they have broke free. Now this is somebody, there's going to be communication here. This is someone getting ready to follow their heart. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Yeah, they're going to reach out. They're not talking to someone else. See, they're no longer giving. They're just moving forward here. They're preparing themselves to reach out. Yeah. And with the King of Cups. Now, this person's someone who uses their money wisely. They want someone who reciprocates. They can be very, very generous because the King of Cups is there. They like to buy gifts and do nice things. Now, some of you could have someone here who, I do see some of you don't see a future with someone. I can see it. There's someone here. Underneath that, someone who doesn't follow through. Someone who doesn't lay the foundation, or you've dealt with someone who won't commit. This person's different. They're different than your usual type. So, but they're making sure, like I say, a little test. They're going to reach out to see if you're interested. Tell me about Temperance. Temperance is showing Eight of Cups. So this is someone who's walked away from a situation that's no longer fulfilling. Some of you don't see a future with somebody who's not reaching out, or someone who's really cheap, where they're just looking for what you can provide. See, vice versa. But that's telling me we got two people who want where you both provide for each other. You work together. You do things together. You're both emotionally, you fill each other's cups. You give each other what you need. Someone here isn't getting what they need from someone. That's why I feel there's someone down here who's not following through. And this is why this walking away, you're both seeking the same thing. Or some of you have just been focused on money, preparing yourself, getting prepared. And this person, I feel it's the masculine who's no longer giving to someone. Yeah, this person's very confident, taming the beast. Yeah, they have a lot of inner strength. They feel confident. Someone feels confident with a decision. They're no longer talking to someone. So this person will probably share that with you. Yeah, somebody who's younger, who's not confident. Someone who was here for a good time, not a long time. See, it wasn't meant to be. This is someone no longer interested. You can see this is someone who was dating someone. It wasn't going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. It's not going the distance. This person knows it. Yeah, this is the cycle that ends here. Interesting. So this person's definitely ended this situation. It might have been something on and off, but this is where they push the stop button. See, the emotional energy's here too. Getting off that emotional roller coaster, just putting an end to it. This is a whole new cycle. This person's ready for something new. Wow. Whether it's you or this person. But there it is. Three of Cups. See, getting together, socializing, good news. This is someone who knows. See, this is somebody taking an opportunity that's being presented. Some kind of get-together gathering, or you just happen to cross paths. See, maybe through some friends, loyal friends. But like I say, it's all about loyalty. So someone who's dealt with somebody who wasn't very loyal. Yeah. This person expects loyalty. I feel both people do, but this is about opportunity. Some sort of opportunity. You're going to either cross paths you have and it still hasn't gone anywhere. Yeah, this person will be reaching out. They will be reaching out. Let's have a look at the Eight of Cups. And we have Seven of Cups. Yeah, so I see they're fantasizing, romanticizing. They know a good thing when they see it. But this is probably why this person has decided to leave something behind. Yeah, see, making a life path decision. I think they're dealing with somebody who wasn't really loyal, or they just felt that it was never going to go anywhere. Yeah, two people went their separate ways, two people coming together. Yeah, I do see going down this path. See, it has to do with three. Someone's being left behind. But it's about what two people bring to the table. So someone who definitely sees you in a very favorable light. They see this going in their favor. They're at least very hopeful. Yeah, you could have some common friends or people that you know, but I feel like it's more like what you both bring to the table. This is about two people who team up, get together, spend some time together. See, company, companionship, they want to spend some time. So they're going to make some sort of commitment to spend some time together. They're very hopeful. But yeah, this is definitely a person who's releasing someone who probably didn't have their best interest at heart. Some of you, I think, have done that as well. Someone who was trying to take advantage of your generosity, your kindness, whatever that may be. And that's what I feel this person. It's possible you just have some mutual energy here. Yeah, there's going to be some sharing here. You're going to be sharing some things with each other. Yeah. There's definitely generosity. Yeah, they've gone within. I mean, this person wants to build. They want someone who puts in effort. This is someone who was probably, you or them, I mean, are dealing with people who don't put in effort. They want the other person to do all the work. That's why I feel. This is someone who's looking out for themselves. There's definitely an energy of two people who have been single, maybe even for a while, for some of you. This doesn't mean someone's jumping from the frying pan into the fire. In fact, I feel they're confident. They have self-control. This is someone who's been on their own path. They've achieved a lot of goals when it comes to work, but they want somebody who also pulls their weight. In other words, you're both looking for the same thing. Someone who pulls their weight. This is someone who probably provided for somebody and never got anything in return. In other words, there may have been a lack of love or emotional fulfillment. It's an energy of exploitation, somebody using someone. But you're both looking for the same thing. So I do think you're two people. You're both, I feel like you're different from each other, but yet very much the same because you want the same things. Two people seeking the same thing. Yeah, but there is opportunity here. Definitely there's opportunity. And this person's going to take this opportunity. Yeah. They're taking it. Like, opportunities like this don't come along in a long time. That's why they feel lucky. They feel fortunate for this opportunity. But this is definitely a person who, see, they know. They need to hurry up too. Yeah. Like, this is someone who probably has multiple opportunities, but I feel this is someone who already knows. They feel confident in the path they're in. They're stable. They're ready. They've pre-manifested. They've prepared. Yeah. So this is somebody who's going to be reaching out to communicate. There's going to be communication. Yeah, you can see there's a lot of talk. See, learning, talking about your life, your history. There's interest. You see, showing interest. They want to know what things you like to do. They want to know about you, your life, your childhood. They want to know everything. Yeah, but they're also making sure you're on the same page. I do see the two of you, a bit of an agreement here to just kind of, I think, go down this path, spend some time with each other to see if you have anything in common. There's things that need to be learned. Yeah, there's things that need to be learned. Yeah, there's the cup, though. Yeah, this is definitely the new person. They're definitely positive. I don't feel this person, if they were ever in a relationship, committed relationship or marriage, they've let go of all the baggage. They've released things that no longer serve. They also know their worth and value, but they also see this feminine energy as someone who I feel has good morals and values because you know your worth. So I feel like you're not chasing after this person. If you've already made a connection, okay, but some of you, this is just a new person coming in. They're offering up a cup. It's emotional. It's their cup is overflowing. It's an invitation to go someplace, to do things. They may be getting together with some friends, some sort of get-together gathering. I see planning, schedules, routines. Yeah, they will make, this is somebody who is a commitment person. Look at the stork brings news of something new. So I wouldn't be surprised some of you are going to find out about this person, that there's some interest, or vice versa. But the stork brings good news. Yeah, news of something new. Beautiful energy. Yeah, there's definitely an attraction. See, there's bringing change, a whole new chapter. Yeah, there's a lot of happiness. There's going to be a lot of happiness. There's a reason to celebrate, get together. This isn't somebody who's afraid to introduce you to their friends and family. They have nothing to hide. Basically, they're an open book. If you want to know something, you just ask them. They'll just tell you. Yeah, I think this person's quite chill. I do think they'll make you feel comfortable. This is what they're striving to do, is to make you feel comfortable. Yeah, this person, there's definitely the ring is about committing. This is somebody who is a commitment kind of person. They have made commitments before. They were faithful and loyal. I think they dealt with somebody who wasn't, or they just weren't on the same page. Often it's just two people who can't communicate, whatever their issues. Yeah. You're gonna get each other here. You're gonna get each other. But the interesting thing is all this happiness, the fact that it's something new. Yeah, it's all about the timing. See the timing. Someone's timing things just right, feeling lucky, fortunate for this opportunity. They know a good thing when they see it. I feel both of you will. Yeah, if you haven't connected with this person, see, it's about two single people. We've got two single people, one here and one here, crossing paths. Now, this could have to do with friends or loyal friends, friends or family, something that may have brought you together, an event, maybe a wedding, a get-together of some sort. But yeah, this is that opportunity to talk. See, it's timing. It's just the right time. I see this in another. See, but it's all about this person too. It's about committing. And it has to do with somebody coming in and telling you a time, a schedule when they want to see you. See, they're planning and preparing this. So, and it could even be someone who hasn't followed through yet for some of you. But others of you, I feel like you haven't yet connected. You're going to. Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the bouquet. See, there's romance. Someone who brings flowers, little gifts. They'll show you that they like you first. They're not the most emotional outwardly, but they aren't afraid of wearing their heart on their sleeve once they know the other person's just as interested. So the bouquet is romancing, whining, dining, whatever it may be, whatever you're both comfortable with. This person will give you options too. They'll present some ideas of things that you might want to do together because they don't know. There's still lots to learn. But they definitely are somebody who, I think this person wants this to be successful. They really want this to go the distance. They know what they want. I feel there's hope. Yeah. See, this is what they hope to achieve, is to find somebody who's interested in looking for the same thing. And that's where I feel like you mirror each other. You both kind of want the same things. Yeah, this person has a love of home, family. There's doors always open. You're always welcome. See, they're going to make you feel welcome. This is the love of home, family. Yeah, they could be a little bit of a homebody at times. But it's somebody who, wants that home. They want to lay the foundation. They're building the foundation. They're emotionally available. I do think this person likes a comfortable home too. They like nice things. They like a clean home. I feel like, all these things. The King of Cups is someone, their door is always open. They're going to make you feel comfortable. But this is somebody here planning, preparing, hoping for the best possible outcome. They feel very positive, but I do see that energy of being quite romantic. I think this is someone preparing their home too, getting kind of ready, making it more comfortable. Yeah. Yeah, I can see this person, offering up the cup, wearing their heart on their sleeve. Wow. Yeah, this is someone who's a good catch. They are stable and reliable. You can depend on them. But some of you, either them or you or both, are both leaving behind people who are no longer reliable. Okay, and that's what it is. It's two people who rely on each other. They fill each other's cups. You both provide something for each other, and that's what this person wants. I do think this is someone who's dealt with people who lay all the burdens on the other person, where they always have a lot on their plate. They have very little time. They're always working. That's the vibe I get from this masculine, maybe even the feminine. But you both want the same thing, and it's about feeling comfortable, a comfortable home. You both want to feel stable. You want to feel secure. Yeah, they want to talk. They want to communicate. See, they see things very clearly. They communicate clearly too, straight up. There'll be no confusion with this person. You're going to know exactly. You're going to know what this person wants. You'll know that they're interested. This is somebody getting ready to follow their heart. But they are definitely someone who's been dating people, and they're just not interested in anyone. They don't see it going the distance. Now, if you have a person who didn't follow through, that said, hey, do you want to get together, and you've never heard from this person, this is a new person coming in. Yeah. And I do see that. I've been seeing a lot of that scenario. Yeah, somebody with a good moral compass. See, morals, but it's all about this perfect timing. Wow. This person speaks truth, too. Like I say, they're clear. They communicate clear. Anything they need to release, they're clearing it out. Anything in their, if they were in a relationship, if there's anything in their home to do with that, they're releasing it and getting it go. Yeah, they're materialistic. They like nice things. They like good food. You know, they like to take their time. They like to enjoy good company. And that's what I feel. So I do think it's going to start out as some company and companionship. You're going to spend some time together. But this person, these two people are doers. These are people who get things done. And I feel like you're going to do some things together, spend some time. And this could definitely lead to commitment. This is what this person's hoping. It's what they're hoping to achieve. They're hoping this goes the distance. They want to connect. They want to make sure you're on the same page. They know a good thing. They see you as a good catch. Now, if this is somebody who you cross paths with and they were dealing with someone that wasn't going anywhere, I got to be honest, they may have cut that person out because they know a good thing. So, in other words, something happened just at the right time. They are somebody with good morals and values, though. They're not somebody who would be unfaithful. They may have dealt with somebody who wasn't, but I don't see that clearly. I just see stability, reliability, someone who's a good catch. They're solid. They have broad shoulders. They're their own anchor. They're very protective, too. This is someone who looks out for their partner. Really, really nice. But I think you're going to become a couple with this person. Now, it's hard to say where it goes. Okay? They expect loyalty. They expect truth. Yeah. So don't try to hide anything from this person. They're not. They're an open book. This person's just going to tell you. Yeah. Take care, and we'll see you soon.